Chris Berry, Lowrance Pro Staff here at the 2017 Houston Boat Show. I want to answer a lot of questions, some of the same questions a lot of people come through here asking us, and I know a lot of people at home have this same question. So the biggest question is, hey, I just bought my new Lowrance unit, how do I set it up? Well, I'm going to go through the hook line of units, or what we call the standalone series, all the way up to the HDS Gen3s, which will also cover your Gen2 touches and your Elite TI units. So starting here with the hook, it's simple. Once you power it on, you're going to go through the simple setups like English, selecting freshwater fishing. But the main thing is, let's get this out of that display. Okay, so the main thing you want to do, the first thing I tell a lot of people is come here, hit menu twice. Once is the menu for the page. The second time you touch menu is for the unit. It's the menu for the actual unit. Scroll down to sonar, we've got sonar here highlighted. Hit enter. We're going to go to fishing mode. Fishing mode, shallow water. Now, shallow water fishing mode is great for water 60 foot and less, which is typically the depth of water we have here, or our fishermen fish around here. If that's not the depth of water you fish, go to freshwater, deep water, slow trolling. Basically, there's a setting. What this setting does is sets your unit up, your ping speed, your sensitivity, your scroll speed, sets all the sonar settings up perfectly for that specific type of fishing. So shallow water is a good general use around here in southeast Texas or South Texas, and most of our lakes around here. That works for the hook 7, hook 5, hook 4. It covers all of our hook line of units. The other setting you can do is go to your downscan imaging page. So that's pages, and then you just scroll over to the downscan imaging pages. You hit enter, and you can switch your frequency. So there's not much setup here. I'll tell everyone to keep the range and all that in auto, just to make it easy. Auto contrast also, and just change your frequency to whatever looks better for what you're using the unit for. So most of the time 800 is going to cover a wide range of your shallow stuff, 455 for your deeper stuff, but there's occasions where 455 works great in shallow water. And don't mess with your ping speed, because remember, we just set that up with our shallow water setting. Okay, so once that's set up, you can select any of your favorite pages here. I'll go to this one and add these numbers to it. Well, this is depth, water temperature, and speed over ground. Those are called overlays. In order to add overlays to the screen or manipulate your overlays, you just hit the menu once, overlay data, hit enter or page over, and then configure. So for example, if I wanted to add time to this, I would just hit menu, add time, and time. And once my time is there, I'm gonna hit menu again, return to overlays, and now I can come over here and start manipulating time. So let's just say I wanted to move time to the perfect location. So right now time is highlighted. I can scroll around, move it around anywhere on the screen I want, and I can also, when I'm done, I hit menu again, and let's say if I want to change the size to medium, I can do that there, and then return to overlays and back out by hitting the menu button, and then hit done configuring. That's all there is, and you do that for every page, every one of your favorite pages you like to go to. You'll have to do that for every one of these pages. All right, so moving on down to the hook, the Elite TI or the Gen 3 line, the setup is fairly simple. In order to get to the shallow water setting, what you'll do, you'll hit the pages button, settings, sonar, there's your fishing mode right there. Same thing, shallow water as I described earlier. That's real easy. So it sets up your sonar in the shallow water mode, and all your settings will be good, just like I described down there. The other setting, like I showed earlier, is the structure scan. The structure scan on this one is a little easier to change, because once you go to the structure page, you just hit frequency and switch between 800 and 455 kilohertz. The other thing is you can set your palette. On side scan, I like to use 9. And then if you want to change your view from side to right only, or even down, you just hit the view and change that to down. Now on my down scan, I prefer number 8. It helps me pick up my structure and cover better. The other setting I like to tell people to do is set their own pages, their favorites. You just come over here, hit the add button after you hit the pages button, and just slide sonar, chart, and structure. And let's say if you don't like that configuration, you come up here, you can change it there and slide things over however you like it, hit save, and it just saved me a favorites to my one of my favorites. And you just keep adding. But if you wanted to just add more, you just hit the plus. Okay, so moving on, and on this unit, in order to change or add to your overlays, you just hit the power button. Tap the power button once and then edit overlay. So then I'd come over here, hit add, and let's just say I wanted to add time to this page, or let's say depth. So I would come over here, hit sonar, depth, turn my depth on, and water temperature. Turn those two on, and now I've added the water temp and depth to my my map page. So you can grab them just with a touch of a finger and move them around. You see right now it's showing depth. I can say configure. If I want to change the size, I can go to medium, and then I can move the temp down out of the way. I typically turn the captions off because it has the degree F there and the foot there. Again, caption off. When you finish, you know, or you can move speed over ground over. When you finish, you hit back and be sure to save. Now that I've saved that overlay setting for that page, and then I'd move on to the next page, tap the power button and add whatever overlays there to my page. So that pretty much sums up all of the typical settings I tell people for the Lowrance Hook and Gen 3 units. That'll also work on the Elite TIs the same way as it did on a Gen 3. So go check out my page for other videos, and good luck, have fun.